Hi guys, I'm back with just another really quick video to show you what I might do in the case that I don't want to create a scene for my images, okay? So say I don't want to make a scene with, in the background, obviously she's a beach babe, so I don't want to create clouds and sand and all that kind of stuff. I just want the image, okay? What I would do to make her stand out a little bit better is I would take, for this particular one, I would take this color. It's called Jade Green. It's PC1021. The reason I chose this is because it's more of a warm color. It's a greenish blue-gray, okay? So rather than coming in with like a super bright color that would kind of clash with all the warm colors that I have going on here, I chose this one. Any light color will do, whatever you feel goes with the color scheme, but I usually tend to go for blues or blue-grays or greens or things like that. So I have used pink and yellow and purple, and I've actually used multiple colors in different instances, but for this one I chose Jade Green. So this is a super simple thing to do, but it really just helps your image. It grounds the image, it helps it to pop off the page a little bit better, and it's a really simple technique, okay? So basically all I do is come around the image really lightly and just color very, very lightly. And I'm just scribbling, really, is all I'm doing. And it doesn't matter how far out you go, because we're going to blend it out in a minute. Depending on the image, I may only come in where there would be shadows from the image, and other times I'll go around the entire thing. It's really just a matter of preference in that case. Okay, but I'm just going to go around the whole image here just to kind of show you what I'm doing. Okay. So I'm just scribbling very, very lightly. This, you don't want this to become a focal point of the image. It's really just an accent to help ground the image a little better, so that it's not just floating there in the middle of your die cut, when if you were to die cut it with like nestabilities or something like that. So we don't want to just kind of floating in midair. We want to ground it. Obviously you can, normally I will ground my image also. If I'm not doing a scene, I'll do like a little line here. Basically, I'll show you really quick. I'll just kind of scribble a little line here to create shadow. Okay, and I mean shadows, they're just shadows. You don't really, you just scribble a little line and it's fine. Okay, so I've gone around, I forgot this little part here. You want to get in all of these little areas too, not just around the image, but in between and all around, okay? So I've just done that really quickly. Then I'm going to take a blending stump and some Gamsol and just kind of blend it out. It helps it to become more subtle, and so that it doesn't look like you just drew a line around the image. It's going to blend it out and make it softer and just nicer. I'm going to go ahead and blend out my shadow here too while I'm at it. Okay. It's really subtle, and I'm not even sure that you can even see it on the video here, but it definitely helps. Okay. Okay, so there's that. And then while I'm at it, I'm going to show you something that I also might do sometimes. After I've done this, where I've got, a nice kind of cloudy looking line around my image, sometimes I may come in darker where there would be shadows, just so it's more noticeable. So under her skirt here, around just where there would be shadows. Okay, so you can do that. It's all a matter of preference, like I said. Then I would blend that out as well so that it's not too dark. Okay, and then every once in a while I want something a little more than that. And sometimes what I'll do is I'll go in and make little dots. It's kind of more whimsical this way. And there's really, I mean, no method to this. What I kind of tend to do, and sometimes I'll even do multiple shades of a color, but what I tend to do is concentrate the dots closer to the image, and then as I come out away from the image, there'll be fewer dots, but right up next to the image there I may press a little bit harder so that they're darker, and they just kind of come away from her a little bit, just floating away from the image, and they get lighter and more dispersed, if that makes sense. I don't really know why I do this. I just think it's cute sometimes. Sometimes that little line of shadow just isn't enough for me, I guess. Like I said, there's really no method. I just kind of tap it around. And the dots are very concentrated right up close to the image, and as you pull away from it, they're more dispersed and a little bit lighter. You might do less pressure when you're dabbing it. And I mean, it really, if you don't want to do this, it's totally fine. I'm showing you all the things that I've ever done, basically, with my colored images. So it's just a fun alternative sometimes to creating a scene, and it helps sometimes. And it's a little more whimsical too. So you want to go ahead and do like what I did before and do the little line around everything, and then blend it out and everything, and then come in and do this. So hopefully you can see that on the video. Let me get it up close a little more. So you can kind of see that. And then, you know, of course I would die cut it out with a nestability or, you know, something like that, but it just gives a little more detail, a little more whimsy. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really know why I do it. Just sometimes I just do. I just think it's kind of cute sometimes. So that's just one other quick little tip. I'll be back a little bit later. I may kind of just leave you here for now and let you guys practice and let you just play around with some of the techniques that I've shared, and then I may come in later on with you know, a few days or a week, or I don't know, just later on, and show you different techniques. So I hope you guys enjoyed this series so far. I'll probably just kind of randomly add things as I have time from now on. So thanks for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye!